Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder once again with another Reddit story for you. This one is from the AITA subreddit, and it is titled, Am I the Astronaut for Making My Husband Either Take Our Son's Shitbox or the Bus Because I Will Not Lend Him My Car? I always love it when people refer to their cars as shitbox. Our family does not have anything that requires a full-size truck. We don't haul anything, we don't camp, and we don't own a trailer. We have zero reason to own a $100,000 truck, other than my husband really wanted it. It was in our budget, and he was adamant that it was what he wanted. We have 3 kids. Our oldest is 17, our daughter is 15, and our awesome surprise baby is 2. Not planned, but a joy to be sure. We never take the baby anywhere in the truck. My husband keeps it pristine. My son has a Jetta that he purchased with help from us and his grandparents. It's a reliable car, but it's not in great shape. I have a Porsche Cayenne that is our family vehicle. The back seat has the usual stains from the baby. That's life. Well, my husband recently got a promotion, and he has to go downtown twice a week now. He tried driving his truck, but it won't fit in the parking garage at his office. He had to park a block away at a surface lot where hooligans and ne'er-do-well might harm it. He asked me if he could use my car on the days he goes into work. I said that would not be a problem. He just had to put the car seat in the truck so I could drive with the baby. Nope. He wanted me to drive our son's car and chauffeur the older kids and not touch his truck. I declined his generous offer and told him my car was off limits because I needed it for myself. So now he has to borrow our son's Jetta, aka shitbox, because his only other option is public transportation. He could afford to Uber in, but he doesn't want to do that either. He says I'm being a jerk by not letting him use my car, but I think he's being unreasonable about his truck. The question is, am I the astronaut for making my husband either take our son's shitbox or the bus because I will not lend him my car? No, NTA. And the kicker was he can't ask to use your car and decline to let you use the truck. That's not fair tradesies. It's not fair tradesies. It's not fair. And then be like, oh no, you drive the son's car. Why wouldn't he drive the son's car? Because he wants to show off when he arrives to the parking garage at the office. Like a whole bunch of people are going to see him. Who cares if he drives the shitbox in? Who is he trying to impress down there? Or park the truck where the ne'er-do-wells dwell. The next conversation that's probably going to happen is, hey, you know what? If you're uncomfortable driving the Jetta, which a Volkswagen Jetta is not a bad vehicle. If it's in rough shape, like aesthetically, who cares? Who is he trying to impress down there? If he is uncomfortable or, the truck doesn't work, then trade the truck in for something that does work. You could get an SUV that checks both boxes. If you're not hauling anything, there's no specific reason for you to have an HD 2500 series truck that could haul a fifth wheel. Get something different. Get something that would fit in the garage. And you could still have something hella cool, man. And it can be manly and pristine just the way you want it. But if this doesn't fit, you cannot expect your significant other to give up to do the thing that you aren't willing to do. He's expecting her to drive the Jetta when he won't. You don't get to just take things from your family members and leave them in a lurch and expect them to do the things you're not willing to do. That's the shittiest part here. And maybe this is old fashioned of me, but I feel like as a father, putting yourself in a leadership position in this family in general, as a leader, asking people to do things that you're not willing to do yourself is shitty. It's a cowardly way to lead. Personal feeling. That's personal. Every vehicle that we put a car seat in, we have that thing that goes underneath the car seat. But if he's worried about the stains, also it's another reason we typically go with leather with vehicles, because we have kids and we have dogs and we know that we need the ability to wipe it all down. So, it's no matter what happens, you can get it cleaned out, dude. I have a feeling that this is more than just him not wanting the kid to make a mess in the backseat of his truck. This is him not trusting his wife driving his truck. So get something different. Don't tell him this idea OP, because it's too good of an idea, and I don't want him to be able to do this because he's being a dick right now. But they have these services where you can actually rent an exotic car for a day. He could drive something really, really cool if he wasn't such an ass bag. That's the biggest problem here, is he wants to peacocks. He wants to be like, oh, when I'm not driving my badass 100K truck, I drive the Porsche. It's cool. Where shall we put him? He could have done it differently. He should have done it differently. He definitely shouldn't have done that, or he's a terrible human. He's a brozo. I don't know if he's a terrible human yet. But for the expectation of expecting your wife to do something that you aren't willing to do yourself, I'm going to go ahead and put him at 2. I don't think he's evil yet. I think he's an idiot. This kind of behavior carried over to different parts of life and consistently could make him a 1. For this isolated incident, we got all the way up to 2. Don't tell him about the exotic car service. I've never used it. I'm not that cool, but I know it exists. We actually have one here in town. I drive by it every day. It's on my way to work.